Have you ever noticed your cat rushing to the door the moment you arrive home, as if they've been waiting for you all along? Most people think it's just about food. Maybe your cat is hungry or just curious about where you've been. But what if that moment, that quiet greeting at the door, actually means something much deeper? Because the truth is, your cat isn't just reacting to the sound of your footsteps. They're responding to you. There's a common misunderstanding about cats. People often believe they're distant, independent, even emotionally detached. Unlike dogs, they don't always jump, bark, or show obvious excitement. So when a cat sits patiently by the door, many owners overlook it, thinking it's just routine behavior. But in reality, that small, quiet moment might be one of the most meaningful things your cat does all day. You see, cats are creatures of habit. They build their world around patterns, scents, and emotional safety. Over time, they begin to memorize the rhythm of your life, when you leave, how long you're gone, and most importantly, when you come back. And when they wait at the door, it's not random. It's anticipation. Your cat has learned your schedule so precisely that they can sense your return even before you step inside. Sometimes it's the sound of your car, your footsteps, or even subtle vibrations. But often it goes beyond that. Cats have an incredible internal clock, and they use it to predict moments that matter to them. And you are one of those moments. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When your cat greets you at the door, they're not just saying you're back. They're expressing something closer to relief. While you're gone, your cat's environment changes. The house becomes quieter. The familiar energy you bring disappears. Even though cats enjoy solitude, that doesn't mean they don't notice your absence. In fact, many cats experience a subtle form of separation awareness. Not anxiety in the way we often imagine, but a shift in their emotional state. They become more alert, more watchful, waiting for things to return to normal, and you are their version of normal. So when you walk through that door, it's not just a casual moment for them, it's the return of safety, of familiarity, of connection. That's why some cats will immediately rub against your legs. Others will follow you silently. Some will simply sit nearby and watch you, as if making sure you're really there. Each of these behaviors is different, but the message behind them is the same. I noticed you were gone, and I'm glad you're back. And here's something most owners completely miss. When your cat greets you at the door, they're also checking on you. In the wild, cats are both hunters and protectors of their territory. When a member of their group leaves and returns, it's natural for them to investigate. They'll sniff you, observe your body language, and even study your mood. It's their way of asking, without words. Where have you been? Are you safe? Do things feel the same? And in that quiet inspection, there's something incredibly intimate, because your cat isn't just recognizing you, they're reconnecting with you. There's also a scent-related reason behind this behavior. When you leave the house, you pick up unfamiliar smells from the outside world. Other people, places, environments, all of it lingers on you. And to your cat, those scents tell a story. So when they greet you at the door and rub against you, they're not just showing affection, they're resetting you. They're marking you again with their scent, bringing you back into their world, back into what feels safe, familiar, theirs. And if you've ever had a cat that meows at you the moment you walk in, almost like they're talking to you, that's not random either. That's communication. Cats rarely meow at each other as adults. They primarily use vocalization to communicate with humans. So when your cat greets you with a soft, or sometimes loud meow at the door, they're initiating a kind of conversation. They're saying something like, "You're finally back. I've been waiting. Don't ignore me." It might sound simple, but emotionally it's powerful, because it means your cat sees you as someone worth communicating with, someone important enough to greet. And then there are the cats who don't run, don't meow, don't rub, but still quietly appear near the entrance when you come home. These cats are often misunderstood the most. People assume they don't care, but in reality they just express it differently. A cat who calmly sits nearby, watching you enter, is still acknowledging your return. They're still aware, still present, still connected. Their love just speaks in silence instead of action. And once you start noticing these subtle differences, something changes. You begin to see your cat not as distant or mysterious, but as emotionally aware in their own quiet way. That moment at the door becomes more than just a habit. It becomes